Hello everybody and welcome to Level 5. Of course, I am Level 5. We talk about movie games? What the fuck's a movie game? Movies, TV shows, video games, and comic books on this channel. So, I went to go see Thunderbolts. As of recording this, I literally came home a couple hours ago. You'll see this on Monday. So yes, Thunderbolts. Of course, non-spoiler. This is a good film. And I thought about this for a couple hours. It's a good film. And I've seen people on the internet ranking this top 5 since Endgame. Do I agree with that? I don't know. But it is a good film. The action in this movie is phenomenal. The fact that there isn't over-the-top superpowers, the fact that there isn't aliens, no stupid OP, technology, all the fights are pretty grounded. That makes it a lot more fun in my personal opinion. Yes, I know 90% of the Thunderbolts team are super soldiers, but that just makes it so they can throw people around, Fight scenes, phenomenal. There is a really important message in this movie. Really important message in this movie, and I'm really glad they did it. It's very on the nose. It's very in your face. But I believe that for the team that they used, for the characters they used, for the fact that they're trying to do something with new characters, it's a really good message. They haven't done that sort of thing before. And I think that's really important. It's an emotional message, and I feel like people need to hear that. I feel like, we need... It's okay not to humanize your characters. It's okay not to humanize superheroes. But I feel like sometimes the world just needs that message. And, it's a good way to do it. It's a good thing because kids watch the MCU, adults watch the MCU, everyone watches, all sorts of ages and things. And it's a good, important message. And I do like the way they actually executed it. James thought it was very on the nose, and I agree, it is very on the nose. It's literally shoved right into your face. But I respect it. I respect the message, and I agree with it, and I think it's phenomenal. This is a Yelena movie. It may as well have been called Black Widow 2. Is that a bad thing? Kinda. Certain characters are a bit missed. Certain characters are shoved to one side. Certain characters are literally there for no reason. There's more focus on some characters that shouldn't have had the focus. One particular character should not have had the focus that they got. It should have been put onto other characters. Not saying what we got was bad. I love the fact this film focuses on Yelena, and I think that the story the way that Yelena, trying to say that quickly in a sentence is really hard. When Yelena's story starts, it is like, whoa, okay, wasn't expecting this, and then it continues, and there's a nice story arc for Yelena. I like this sort of storyline for her, especially for the fact that she's, a new character. We've only seen her a couple times. There isn't much of a story progression, and for the fact that in Black Widow, she was like the fun little sister. In Hawkeye, she was just an opponent. She was a mean to an end. She was like a baddie in a sense. And now we've got Thunderbolts. It's a nice progression. It is different to her previous, installments, the MCU. But there are characters in this movie that should have had scenes. There's one particular thing that they do with a few characters, but not all the characters. It should have been all the characters. Maybe not Buffy, but at least the rest of the group. Bucky's sidelined, sadly, for the most part, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with Bucky not getting a lot of attention. We've had a lot of Bucky. Winter Soldier, Civil War, Falcon and Winter Soldier. He has, moments here and there throughout different films, and I feel like that is fine, so I'm okay with him being pushed to one side. Like I said, there's characters in this film that get the attention they shouldn't have, and it should have been put on other characters. Just my truth, just saying. I adore the attention to some of the interactions. The Thunderbolts are made by characters that are brand new. Only one of them, take away Bucky, because he's like, he's been a hero for a long time now and shit. I'm talking about, okay, so let's include Bucky. There are two characters pre-Endgame, which is obviously Ghost and Bucky. The rest of them are brand new after Endgame. And I feel like they did a good job on introducing everybody. I feel like they did a good job on, kind of explaining things. I actually would say you can go into this movie without watching any of the TV shows. They do a good enough job of going, hey, this is John Walker, vomit dump of information. Here is a Red Guardian, this is this character. This is, a Ghost, she's this. Even Bob gets enough attention, and he's the newest character. I love Bob. I think Bob was done fantastically. I think Bob's character was great. I was very worried and concerned that they weren't going to make him comic book accurate. He's not comic book accurate. There's a few details that they did change, but I think it's good enough. I think it's a decent, comic book adaptation. He's a bit wacky, he's a bit weird, he's a bit uncomfortable. It's kind of cool. And I feel like the banter, the humor is pretty good. It's very Guardians of the Galaxy-esque humor. It's very it feels like, I saw someone online compare it to Suicide Squad and Guardians of the Galaxy, and I agree. It's like street-leveled Guardians of the Galaxy. That's the best way to put it. Red Guardian's hilarious, by the way. If you like him as a character, you like his type of humor, then you'll like this film. There's definitely a moment where he made me chuckle. The issue I have with this movie, and James also kind of agreed with me here, we actually kind of mutually spoke about it on the drive home, is we don't know if it's the pacing or just, we don't know what it is, but this film feels like it's only 2 acts long. Like, that's literally it. It doesn't feel like it has 3 acts. James worded it as, we had Act 1, Act 2, and then he was waiting for Act 3, and then the credits turned up. Like, I don't know if that's the way I'd put it, but I kind of see where he's going with it. And yeah, it kind of feels like there's no... It feels like an incredible good first episode or something, like a 2-part episode, and you're waiting for the next episode. I don't know, it just feels really strange. Maybe it's because of the message they tried to deliver. Maybe it's because, they do spend a lot of time kind of like introducing these characters. Between the banter and them learning to be a team, they introduce all their like backstories and things. Maybe it's because of that. Maybe because they focus too much on certain other characters they shouldn't be focusing on. I don't goddamn know. The end credit scene, now of course this is non-spoiler review, so I won't tell you what the end credit scene is, but I don't like them. I don't like the end credit scenes. It's really dumb. The asterisk at the end of the title is pointless. The what they did, why they did that, is the dumbest thing on the planet. I'm not very happy with the next ordinary transgression. I'm not pleased. So fucking stupid. The last 10 seconds of the movie, I was just shaking my head. The last 10 seconds of the film, I was like, really? That's what you're doing? Like, really? Like, really? Like, that is so stupid. It's so dumb. I don't like it. No. I'm not pleased about that. The rest of the movie's good, though. Like I said, it is a Yelena movie. It may as well just been Black Widow 2 by this point. But it's good. Though that's the thing. Like, it's good. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the fact that it's not... I wish there was more of what they did. That's my problem. I wish there was more. I feel like Marvel are shitting themselves because Avengers Doomsday is literally right around the corner. We have one more Marvel movie this year, and then we have Avengers Doomsday. And I feel like they're shitting themselves. So I feel like what they did with the end credit scenes was a bit forced, maybe. What they did with the whole asterisk thing was a bit forced, maybe. I'm not exactly happy with it. I haven't seen anyone speak about the end credit scenes yet. Maybe I'll do a video on that later on down the line. I don't know. But it is a fun film. I don't know if I'd put it in top 5 after Endgame. Maybe I'd make it 5th place if I did. But it's a solid film. The action is phenomenal. I'll give it that. The action is peak. Banter's great. You know, I don't think there was... The only dull moments, honestly, the only dull moments is when the Thunderbolts aren't there. when they decide to focus on, like, other characters. That's when it was boring. And then, sadly, the other characters get more attention than they should. Yeah, it's a fun ride. It's not bad at all. It's just, it felt something's off there. If that's making no sense, and I get that makes no sense. That statement alone makes no sense. But that's the only issue. That's the only way I can explain it. It's a good time. It's fun. It's funny in some cases. The banter's great. You know, there's literally moments where people are throwing shade at each other and shit. The fight scenes are phenomenal. The build-up's good, and then it ends, and it's just like... Huh? Like, what? That's it? Where's the rest of it? But yeah, that's my thoughts on Thunderbolts. Not really much else to say. I can't wait to review this film. I am going to do the MCU at some point and review the MCU. I can't wait to do that. And, yeah, maybe I need to rank MCU movies. Who knows? Anyway, let me know what you guys think of Thunderbolts. Is it your type of film? Did you like it? Did you not like it? That's up to you guys, of course, to decide. And, do let me know how you rank Thunderbolts in, like, movies after Endgame. You know, is it in your top 5 movies after Endgame? And, yeah... It's odd to think that this ends a phase as well. It's a weird, odd thing to think about. That being said, hit the like button, subscribe button, and notification bell if you guys haven't already. We're passionate, everybody. I love you all, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Bye.